Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the second episode of Joshiraku. And yeah, first episode, I mean, it's a comedy anime, so not really much to recap at all. But yeah, first episode was fun. I did look up the character Mari, her voice actress, and yeah, she sounds familiar because she voices characters like Kokoa and Yotsuba. Yotsuba from the Hanayome anime, and since I recently rewatched that, that's it's a very similar voice she does for both characters, so that definitely is why it sounded extremely familiar as I heard Mari speak. But anyway, yeah, it's really not much as far as predictions to do on the show either, so let's just get into it and see what we get, because I'm sure it will be something, and I'm sure a lot of it will go over my head, but probably be entertaining regardless. So, 3, 2, 1, play. It's like we're starting right with the opening. Character names are going to be hard to remember. Mari's is easy, but the rest of them are just like, are not easy. But yeah, her name's Kigurumi, which makes sense why she wears the bunny outfit, Kigurumi. I get that much. But I do have the names of the list. I do have a list of names here, which makes it a bit easier. But yeah, names like Gankyo and Tetora, Kukuru, these are not easy names to remember. They're just not. All the cats, and then she puts a shamisen, and just don't do that in front of all the cats. It's not cool. So, will we get a beach episode at some point? Because that would be nice. And it'll be a chance for them to yell into the sea, to give various things back to them. Whew, alright. Now it's Mari's turn. Is that what it sounded like? I feel like I missed the important part of that, but I'm sure it was great. Backstage riches. That literally wasn't a question, Mari. I know you like your catchphrase, but don't be that trigger happy with it. I mean, that's a pretty common question. Well, there's nothing wrong with saving money. I'd like to be a penguin if I was reincarnated as an animal. Thank you. Oh, that got a bit dark. Maybe not dark, just heavy, I guess. A better word for it. Okay, now that's a little bit dark. We change the subject. Of what? Like, what kind of life do you girls live? I don't know. I'm pretty much with you here, Mari. I guess it's a small price to pay for a dream. She would buy a bunny suit. I'll disappoint them. Why do I not believe you? Death metal girl. But you gotta match those expectations, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. And now I'm curious what the truth would be. Yeah, you don't want people that you haven't heard from in 10 years coming by to say hello. Now the trust has been destroyed. Everyone's suspicious of each other. It's hard to say. Yes, that clearly means you've won a ridiculous amount of money. How else could that possibly be the case? Oh wow, that is some upper class stuff right there. Without coupons, what is wrong with you? I mean, very important to use coupons when buying things. Likely story. Yes, we should. A suitcase full of money might fall out. Can't argue with that. Are you the culprits? Wow, rude. I mean, not really. That was terrible laugh there, whichever one you are. You all are terrible at whatever you're trying to do. uh, can you? Okay, what's that to do with anything? I don't think that's true. I think you made a lot of logical leaps there. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume nobody. Do we have a pro? Yeah, of course. Those people will always show up. Right on cue. And the word of God is that he wants your money. Yeah, they would know. Yeah. Which one of us catches your fancy? Oh no, Mari! Oh, damn. That was a blow. I thought it was blood. I saw blood and everything. Oh, what just happened? Where did Mari go? Wow. Okay, that escalated. Who took her money? I don't know. This suddenly became a very different anime. Well, I guess it could have been him. I guess we're gonna just kind of move past that now. Wanted some fresh air after the events from before. I don't know how Mari came back to life, but A much worse number. Yeah, that's not a great number. More costumes. I wouldn't know about any of this stuff. Western Tokyo Sky Tower. It's a pretty nice view. I would love to be in Tokyo Tower one day. Rainbow Bridge. That's in Mario Kart. South. You know, Minami-ke, the anime. Yeah, why? You justify your decision. Okay. Are we concerned something's about to happen? Yes, that's how it works. I mean, not really. Your right hand, you know. Oh, well, not again. I preferred left, I think. Or right, center, I don't know. I'm questioning my decision now. uh... Not really, no. I just know which hand's my right hand. That's, you know, that's all it is. Right hand's the one I'm good with. Yeah, of course. People don't eat rice outside of Japan. And I swear the conversation in this show almost remind me of Lucky Star. Just, you know, with a bit more political history type stuff thrown into it. Okay, I guess that's not a bad point. That's just mean. Whenever you're in doubt, take it as praise. Still, I feel like I missed a lot of it, but again, I'm sure it was great. Gold Girl. Are we sick? Oh, that's cute. Who are you? That was not obvious at all, no. As mentioned... Are we not gonna just acknowledge the masked person? Uh... Hello. Yeah, I don't really see the newness just yet. Like, maybe if you cut your hair... What? Yeah. Pretty sure they do. Maybe you're just not close enough to your friends. uh... Indeed. What does it mean to be new, I suppose? I mean, you don't technically need new stuff, you know, unless your old stuff breaks. I guess you could just get new old stuff at that point. But still, new stuff is generally more convenient. The front lines of the epidemics, yes. I don't know these people. I see. That's a bit of a problem. I'm sure they would. You know, not until that lottery ticket pays off, at least. Oh, I guess that's something we could technically do something about. Do you, Kigu? Tell the rest of the class just to make sure you do. Gotta answer expectations, though. You're wrong. It's the hand holding that does it. I mean, it depends on the person, really. Oh, you mean like stuffing a pillow in your shirt? Okay. I'm pretty sure you were. I know you were imagining that kissing. Take that line out of context. I agree with this. A group of girls in a room trying to get each other pregnant. The important things, I see. You should probably pick them a bit better, Kigu. I don't think she's gonna get pregnant at this rate. it's okay. There's plenty of fish in the sea, in the head, I guess. Is that what a pregnant woman looks like? Are you okay? Okay. Just having to deal with a pregnant woman is just the worst, especially when she floats. Okay. Wow, process is going quicker than I thought it did. What's the baby like? Maybe we could play the ED for him. Why does this music sound oddly familiar? Could you imagine a baby coming out of an otaku? Oh no, is it time to come out? Is any of us a doctor? It's so ridiculous. Yeah, we had this discussion. Hurry up and get this thing out. I mean, she obviously is. Have you not been paying attention? Oh. Well, put her in a better birthing position. You're just gonna ignore the baby, I guess. They just didn't make it come out properly, so I think it's still in there. Okay, that... Okay. What exactly had just happened here? Yeah, she needs priority treatment, alright. And who are you? Why does nobody seem to care that you're here? I guess we'll worry about that later. You got more important things to worry about. Yeah, nobody noticed you fall, don't worry. Bum 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 bum. Ichikan itadakimasu. I'm not gonna remember the whole lyrics, but I do feel the urge to sing along with it. The little jumping that Kyuu does. I also quite like them just cheering her up there. I could watch this every day and never get tired of it. The ED I'm in. Just mind-blowing animation there. Anrakute? Oh, bath episode. Okay. Certainly something to look forward to. Miraculous. So, Asakusa, okay. Asakusa. Okay, that was that. You know, whatever that was. Okay, that was episode 2 of Joshiraku. And this, yeah, I mean, pretty similar thoughts as the first episode. Definitely a lot of references that just fly over my head, especially people, you know. I mean, for one thing, the names are usually like partially censored out, so, and even if they weren't, I probably still wouldn't know what 99% of those names are. I mean, a couple, like Musashi and Sanjiro, whatever, like, I've heard of them, like, I know a little bit about that, but the vast majority of the names, I do not know anything about. So what was our first scene? Lottery ticket discussion. So that got pretty heated, you know, because the whole idea of buying a lottery ticket is like buying your dreams. I've heard that before in anime, I'm sure. And just kind of discussing, hey, what would you do with the money? And if you did win the lottery ticket, you wouldn't tell anyone. So one of us probably won the lottery and we don't know it. So now we just gotta deduce who it was. And then we just kind of throw out all these assumptions and generalizations and jump into conclusions, try to figure out who it is. And of course, none of them actually won, because if one of them did win the lottery, it probably changed the dynamic of the show quite a bit, because, you know, they probably would be off doing something else, generally. So, not sure what they say about that, aside from these people are pretty ridiculous, but yeah, I definitely took a bit of a turn once people showed up, pros, as you'd call them, that would be good at sniffing out the money. And they apparently sort of accused Mari of being the one. And then at that point, the lights went out. Mari was murdered, and you know, we just left the scene. You know, they went to Tokyo Sky Tower or Tokyo Tower, whatever you call it. They threw around a lot of tower names and stuff, but they were. I'm pretty sure they were on Tokyo Tower. So, yeah, I don't just really say about this scene. Just kind of talking about different areas and stuff. And just, which do you prefer, north and south? And if you choose one, you better have a good reason to choose it, I guess. And also talking about how you remember which is left and right. And yeah, the Japanese have that thing where, you know, one hand's chopsticks, one hand's bowl. I've heard that as well before. But, you know, there's not really an exact equivalent in the West. Like, we don't do the same thing, but with like a fork. That's not a thing, you know. Just my right hand's my right hand. It's the hand I'm good with. I know it's my right hand because it's the right hand to use, the correct hand, you know. That's kind of how I remember it, you know. And left is just the one that sucks, you know. That's really what it comes down to. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to really say about the scene. I did like calling Mari a fork, though. Yeah, she wasn't a big fan of that, though. And then we introduced this masked character, which I don't know. We might have seen them in episode 1, I'm not sure. I know I saw them on the character list, but I can't remember if we actually saw them in episode 1. But nobody's acknowledging that person's existence, so no clue who that's supposed to be. Or can they even see this person? Is it a ghost that only the audience can see? I'm not quite sure. But it's kind of weird. It doesn't say a word, just is there, failing to eat and drink stuff, not saying a word. But yeah, we had a bit of discussion on what it means to be new, and how sometimes people attach the word new to things that aren't really new. They just kind of slightly adjust it a bit, and like, we're just calling it new all of a sudden. And yeah, you know, Japanese things do kind of like to add, you know, new to the title. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is Shin Kohime Muso. You know, but they do that a lot, though. So I can see where that would be kind of a topic of discussion. And yeah, Kyuu, you know, she obviously kind of has this, you know, cutesy, innocent girl persona as kind of what she is of the group. And she kind of puts that on because it's what's expected of her, when that's clearly not the case. Like, we did listen to death metal first episode, so clearly she's not quite that in reality, but she continues to try to play that role, even though she clearly doesn't want to, but does it anyway. So, I don't know, there might be a point where she just gives up on it and just yells at them. Who knows? But, you know. And then things got really crazy when we decided to talk about the whole pregnancy thing, because, you know, doctors are high priority, but also pregnant women, apparently. And we just kind of did mental exercises to try to imagine a pregnancy. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what was supposed to be the point of that, but I do know one of them took it pretty far, to the point where she pretty much went through all the stages of pregnancy, including birth, and beyond that, and getting into a bit of some scary, terrifying territory, and eventually just being hauled off by, you know, ambulance people. So, you know, I guess she succeeded in some respect there. You know, they got results, basically, is what I'm saying. So I don't know. That was just so ridiculous. Yeah, not really much to say about the episode. Just so much of it going over my head. So much insanity with these girls. Just the lengths that they go to, that like just how deep they delve into some of these topics, and just some of the twists and turns that it takes. It's pretty crazy. Sometimes kind of hard to follow, but I do my best, and which means I fail. Anyway, still entertaining though. These characters, they leave quite an impression on me. I can certainly say that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.